The Morgan Report with David Morgan. Discover how to build and protect your wealth at themorganreport.com.
Hello, everyone. This is David Morgan with your weekly perspective for the week ending 3 July 2026. This weekend, we'll be releasing the July issue of the Morgan Report. And because this is America's 250th birthday, I decided to step back from the daily noise and ask a bigger question. What made America exceptional? Was it military power, industrial might, technology? I don't believe so. I believe America's greatest export has been liberty. And that's naturally led me into another subject I've been studying for years, honest money. The Founding Fathers' firsthand experience watching paper money fail. They lived through the collapse of the Continental dollar and understood something we've largely forgotten. When governments control money without restraint, eventually they control much more than money. So that is the editorial that I wrote this month. It's about freedom. It's about responsibility. They go hand in hand. And it's about why gold and silver have remained money for thousands of years while every paper currency eventually reaches its limits. Now let me talk a little about markets. Despite all the excitement on social media, our outlook really hasn't changed. We still believe gold and silver are in a broad trading range. Yes, we added to positions when silver moved below our buying zone. I personally bought more. But we're also telling our readers something many don't want to hear. There's still a reasonable possibility that both gold and silver could briefly revisit their breakout levels. Not guaranteed, not suggesting it will happen, that it could happen. Markets do not move in straight lines, and bull markets climb a wall of worry. The worry is still out there. And if we were to move lower than we are at present levels, it certainly would increase that worry. One of the biggest stories this month wasn't actually a story. You probably saw headlines saying China was shutting down gold trading. That's not what's happening. So I went into brief but explicit detail on what's really going on. Another section I'm particularly excited about concerns platinum. Platinum is kind of the top tier, known as a noble metal, 15 times rarer than gold, and not for every portfolio. I did buy it and told my subscribers I was entering and positioning in platinum, and pretty much got everything around the $1,000 level. I'd say that was my average price. But as you all know, gold has everyone's attention. Silver is getting a lot more respect these days, but platinum is basically forgotten. So we are looking at the fourth year of platinum physical deficits. Inventories are less than 3 months of global demand, and mine supply remains constrained. 70% of platinum comes out of South Africa. They have energy problems, political problems, and mining problems. We also made a change to the portfolio this month. We're adding a speculation that is, to our ability, very good. But speculating is just that, speculating. It looks like not much. It has a strong, right now, as far as production, it's not. But when it's about 3 years hence, all things being equal, it is producing is rather significant. So the company has the key permits, strong balance sheet, excellent management, and 2 significant silver development projects. Those are the kind of speculations I like. And we like companies that fit exactly where we like them on the Lassonde curve. So at the same time, we're dropping another one, lithium company that was a speculation. If they followed the rules, no one should have gotten hurt badly. Additionally, Ted Butler contributed 2 very interesting pieces, one on the rise and fall of the British Empire, which of course America is now doing in my view, and one about opportunities in South America, particularly Brazil. So if you are a subscriber, watch for the July issue being posted this weekend. If you're not a member of the Morgan Report, I think you may want to start today. And it's not just about gold and silver. It's about understanding where we are historically, why honest money still matters after 250 years, and where I believe the best opportunities develop beneath the surface. We cover all the resources. Our uranium stocks are up. We dropped the lithium one I just mentioned. We have copper and many others in the portfolio. But the truth is, the main focus at this time, and has been for several months, gold and silver are the primary asset allocations due to the fact that they are performing best, although copper has been very strong as well. So I'll leave it there until next week. I'll be back with you with another weekly perspective.
The U.S. government debt is about to cross $37 trillion. That's not a typo. That's trillion with a T. Tariffs are being used to try and even the playing fields. Global supply chains are shifting. Inflation isn't going away. And the value of your dollar? It's quietly being drained while no one is really talking about this. The truth is, we're living through the early stages of a financial reset, whether anyone wants to admit it or not. And if you're still relying on mainstream headlines or financial advisors who just tell you to write it out, you could be blindsided when things really shift. That's where the Morgan Report comes in. For over 25 years, David Morgan has been helping investors cut through the noise. He tracks what actually drives markets, from precious metals and mining stocks to global debt and monetary policy, and show you how to protect and grow your wealth when the system is under stress. This isn't just about gold and silver. It's about having a clear-eyed view of where things are headed and making sure you're not caught off guard. The Morgan Report gives you real research, honest analysis, and strategies you can act on, even in a world of rising debt, unstable currencies, and economic uncertainty. Go to themorganreport.com today, download your free report, get informed, get ahead, and take back control of your financial future. Themorganreport.com, because $37 trillion in debt won't fix itself.